You don't get the answer.
Chapter 3 of the World History according to Dee Dee and Josie. See, where we left off was Josie had pretty much giving you the insight that she thinks the reason the Greeks had no problems invading people. In case you weren't here for the first, I guess like more like 1.5 chapters.
Yeah, orgy, so the women were beautiful wearing all these things and eating grapes and shit. Go back to cave, but I'm telling you that's why they expanded, because everyone's having sex all the time. I'm serious. I'm serious.
End of part Assyrian descent. We're not there yet, so don't jump out of your body. So anyways, the reason these Assyrians, now you have me talking about Assyrians, you're still talking about Greek people.
I thought that's where we were going to disagree.
At any rate, the reason you heard why she thinks Greek people did so well, because if you went to a town where they were having orgies, you'd probably want to have a good time too. I see her logic in that, but that's not really how it works. But
I think that's why. Because, I did a bunch of reports in school about Aphrodite and about Greek people, and I know what they were like, and that's why they say life is so. Most of the words that we say, the beginning parts of them and stuff, I learned in English class.
What's the beginning part of a word called?
Yeah, the beginning part, the pretense,
You're close. You better not lock it in.
Prefix.
Very good. I'm glad you locked in that answer.
They're Greek and stuff. I know that. Because Greeks were way smarter than us. They fucking had the world on his toes for how long? And now look at us. We're fucking America, and we're in debt, and fucking people are laying off teachers.
Time out. Do you know that Greece filed bankruptcy? The country of Greece filed bankruptcy like 1.5 years ago.
That's because people didn't let them run it in the first place. Maybe fucking Zeus and Poseidon and Aphrodite, fucking Hermes, and fucking what's his name?
Which one?
The hell guy. The one underworld guy. You can't even remember either.
I can too. We'll come back to that one.
No, I know. Hades.
I've been outsmarted by you.
Hermes, Aphrodite, Zeus, Hades, Apollo, all the motherfuckers, they would have fucking done just fine. I mean, I believe in Jesus and all. He does okay. But it hasn't panned out very good for America as it did for Greece, because Greece did really good for a long time.
That's very true.
So that's my
because we've only...
Okay, go ahead. Go to the cake, because that's my history according to Josie, motherfuckers.
So here's the thing. Like, actually, historically, she's not... That hasn't been historically factorially proven. But her logic, and it's really not bad, because Greece was a superpower for a couple hundred years, and we're only like 200 years in, and in Josie's words, we're fucked up. Like, we're not doing so hot. But, I'm kind of short on what to think here. So, anyways. That's what we were talking about.
Aryan Nation, because we were originally talking about Lisa Lampanelli, because I love her, and it's whatever. I love gays, and I love, black guys are the shit, and it's true what they say. And then, no, and I love gay people. Katie loves gay people because she dated a bunch of them now.
That was so bogus.
But listen, no, because that's when we're talking about, bikers. This guy seemed to want my family. This is going to turn into a really long story. So I'm going to cut it short. But those Aryan Nation people, Katie knows where the word Aryan Nation came from before the German Nazi motherfuckers. So tell them.
Which is how the history of the world, according to Dee Dee and Josie, actually started. Because I was explaining to our dear Josie here that the word Aryan is actually of Middle Eastern descent. It is a word from the Assyrian language, which, again, you've already heard the history of why she's not exactly sure. If you paid attention to the first half a chapter, that was supposed to be a full chapter, but I accidentally hit the stop button. she was explaining why the word was Caesarean, but it wasn't Caesarean because she had one, and she's pretty sure people in Iran don't do it. But the Assyrian nation was actually a Middle Eastern empire. You may be familiar where I'm talking from because it was what Xerxes from 300. He was Assyrian. He was the god of the Assyrian people.
I love 300. That movie is so cool.
No black guys in that movie.
I went to see that originally with Greg Wright. Oh, is this gonna be do I get like fined by somebody? Can I get sued?
I might have to go back and edit in a bleep button.
I know, I don't care. No, I went to see it with Greg Wright because me and him were yamming while Luke was in jail. Oops.
For the record, I'm gonna have to maybe edit out the guy's name, but she was totally yamming while you were in wherever you were.
In jail,
Luke, you know who you are, so if you're watching this right now.
Greg won't care. He probably.
I'm glad Greg won't care, but
I miss her. She had a good cha-cha.
I may have to edit that out too. We're coming to a close of this chapter. I know it's about to close out any minute, so there'll be a chapter 4 in just a minute.
But Katie said that's where Assyrian came from. Was from where? Put it in there.
Anyway, so
Turkey.
The Assyrian nation was based out of Turkey, but consumed Turkey and Iraq, which were at the time one place. And all the little areas around it, known as places like Syria, Lebanon, Iraq, Kuwait today, that was the Assyrian Empire, and the word Aryan actually comes from that. It was meant for people who were of Assyrian descent.
Not Assyrian, though. Assyrian, not so fast.
I'm glad she's believing it's Assyrian now because she was really firm about the fact that it didn't exist before. But I bet
I still don't believe it exists, but my sister's kind of bashing the useless knowledge, so she probably does know what she's talking about.
At any rate, so the Assyrian people, that was their word for people who were of the Middle Eastern nationality. Everybody knows the stereotypical look, and you're all fucking wrong because they're not the only people putting bombs on planes like it's your fucking government. Anyways, not to make this into like an American thing.
Oh, I've gone forever on that.
So, anyways, it was their way of referring to people who were of Middle Eastern descent who had pale skin, blonde hair, blue eyes because they were considered higher than the other people because they weren't of the look.
They did not work. They were pale because they didn't work because they was rich, and that's why they didn't have everything dark because they were sitting in their little, what are they saying?
Palaces.
Palaces.
Because they were considered to be higher people because they were born of normal people but didn't carry the look of them. Picture your white Jesus pictures that you see.
That's a lie too, I think. I love me some Jesus, but
you think he's Middle Eastern, don't you?
I do. He's darker than that. Why is he roaming around in deserts and shit, but then like they make him white? That's dumb. Okay, but get this though. I am like half Hungarian and Lebanese, and I'm like kind of white, pretty white. Well, I mean, I put on some fake tanner every once in a while. But I mean, if you could tell by my features, like especially my gorgeous eyes. Does that look retarded? Who knows?
Kind of.
You're a bitch. But anyway, so like obviously not all people who are like that. It's not called species. It's called culture.
Nationality.
Ethnicity. Quit yelling at me. I'm just saying that's why Turkish people said that because Katie said.
Because they were considered to be higher people because they were of the same gene pool but not of the same genetics, so to speak. So anyways, that's how we got on this whole topic. So, Aryan, racist people, Zig Hale, you're in the wrong fucking place. You need to, like, actually do some studies on the words you use.
And I seen some biker asshole at Walmart the other day. You'd never believe it.
You have 50 seconds of counting.
Whatever. Biker motherfuckers. Okay, whatever. Then go back to Germany or wherever else. Where else do bikers come from? Not America, because Native Americans lived in America. And my people, who are Polish, Lebanese, Hungarian, and Finnish, we didn't come till later, so you better not blame us for taking your land. You better fucking hit up the fucking French and English and fucking Germans, all them motherfuckers, because guess what? They fucking whooped your ass, and that's why you deserve, repercussions? I wish I was whole drunk, because I'd be getting that money. Getting whole drunk money. Getting whole drunk money. All right, love you, bye.
And that's all we have for you. They hope you enjoyed the show.